Get dressed up, you take hours. Baby girl, you know you can do whatever, you got power.
What's up, y'all, and welcome back to my channel, LifeAsDe'j. So today, if you read the title down below, I'm going to be sharing something super personal that's really close to my heart. And I want to share this with y'all. Actually, I went back and forth whether or not I should share it. And then ultimately I decided that this is something that I wanted to share. And it's crazy because this experience was not an easy experience for me, and I'm literally sitting in front of a camera right now about to tell the world. So I just wanted to make sure I was ready and in a place where I was ready to share. But before I get started, I just want to say I'm just making this video hoping to save somebody, help somebody, share my experience, and hope that no one ever feels the way that I felt or has to go through the things that I went through. Yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling and I'm gonna hop into this story time. I just want to thank y'all so much for watching this video, and if you are not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe down below and hit the notifications bell next to it so you never miss a video. And let's hop right into this story time. Okay, so I have never told this story before, and I don't know exactly how to tell it because I have never said this to anyone. But we gonna start from the beginning. February 2017, I was a 19-year-old sophomore in college at Indiana University. And in February 2017, I found out that I was pregnant. I'm gonna tell y'all how I found out. Just like most pregnant people, when you are pregnant, you miss a period. So February came around and my period always came like clockwork. Like literally clockwork. I knew when it was coming. My app was always right. And once February came around, I didn't have a period. And I was talking to one of my best friends, Kalia, and I was like, girl, I still haven't had my period. Like, I don't know what's going on, but I just know it's not that, because she just kept telling me, like, maybe you should just go find out, take a test. So I wasn't trying to hear that. I'm like, no, I don't need to do all of that. I'm not gonna do that because I know I'm not pregnant. Like, I just know. What led me to actually go find out was one day I was having lunch with some of my friends. I literally ate every single egg I could find in that dining hall. I had eggs on a hamburger. I had scrambled eggs, boiled eggs, whatever eggs I could find. I was just craving eggs so bad. And I was like, okay, this ain't never happened. Now I'm a little scared. I called Kylie and I said, you know what, I'm just going to schedule an appointment in February. And this is when I found out. So I scheduled the appointment. And the lady was asking me all of these questions, you know, are you having unprotected sex? Do you want to get pregnant? So I'm telling her, like, yes, I am. No, I do not want to be pregnant. I was, you know, just answering all the questions that you have to answer. We took a regular pregnancy test and waited for the results. And I just remember her walking out the room. I was freaking out and I was there by myself. So I didn't tell nobody else what was going on. Just me and Khalil was the only two that knew. So she did like 3 knocks on the door and she came in and she was smiling. And she was like, you're pregnant. And she was like smiling. And I just was like, I just looked at her and I was just so upset that she was smiling, and I was just ready to get out of there. And my first thing that I said was, you know, where's the proof? I need to see where's the proof. So she showed me the pregnancy test and it was clear as day. Then she gave me a piece of paper that she had literally handwritten that said that I was pregnant. And I was just like, okay, I don't know what I'm going to do with this, but okay. And I just, as soon as she gave me all that, I just walked as fast as I could out of that place. I literally walked so fast. I got into my car and I just felt like my heart just dropped. Like I could not breathe. It just felt like somebody snatched the air. And I remember calling Kalia and I just was panicking. I was panicking. I really couldn't talk to her, and I just needed to get out that parking lot ASAP, find somewhere to park. Once I found somewhere to park, I just burst into tears. Like I just started crying so hard, and I was just telling her, I'm like, yeah, you know, they said that I was pregnant and I don't know what I'm gonna do. And I was just crying. And she, you know, was being a good friend, just telling me like, it's okay, you know, we gonna get through this. I was so in shock. From there, I just was like, what am I gonna do? I'm 19 years old, I'm a sophomore in college. I don't have nothing. Like, I was just really messed up. I stopped going to classes. I stopped dancing. I stopped being around my friends. I stopped talking to everybody. I just distanced myself so much. Then I started telling Callie, I'm like, I think I should tell my mom. Like, I know she's gonna be super mad, but I feel like I should tell her. And we was going back and forth on whether or not I should tell her. And I remember coming home, I was like, okay, I'm gonna tell her. And we was like praying, and Khalil was like, do you want me to go in there with you? And I'm like, no, she might kill me. I don't want her to kill us both. You know, it's just best if I just go in there, do what I gotta do. And then we was literally planning this. I went in a room and I got the paper that the lady gave me, and she wrote down the day that I was supposed to have the baby, and she wrote down the day that she think the child was conceived, and you know, all of that. And I just handed her the paper. Like I told her, I said, I got something to tell you. And I just handed her the paper, and she read it, and she just looked up and she was just like, you pregnant? Like, asking me. And I was just like, ain't that what the paper say? Like, and I told my mom too. I told her like not to tell nobody that I was pregnant once I told her. And my mom, if anybody really knows her, like she's an ultrasound tech, so she like, we gonna go find out. We gonna go see. So I'm just like, oh my gosh. So yeah, my mom did an ultrasound on me. And, you know, she just wanted to verify that I was really pregnant and it wasn't lying. My friend actually tried to record it, but she was too scared because she felt like if my mom was seeing her recording it, she was gonna snap on her. So she had got like a little piece of it. I really never seen her like so disappointed in me. And that is a hard thing, like growing up. You might try things or you still finding yourself, so you try to do certain things. That's kind of like what was going on there. Yeah, my mom was really mad at me. Like, she was extremely mad at me. And the whole process was just hard. I couldn't blame her for feeling the way she felt or responding the way she did. At this point, I still hadn't told the child's father yet. Like, the first person that I should have been telling, I didn't even tell him. Like, I felt so miserable. I was just like, you know, I barely know who I am. I barely know what I really want to do in life, and having to deal with something like that was super hard. And, you know, having the support of one of my best friends can only go so far because she can only say so much. And at the end of the day, it was something that I had to deal with myself. Me and my mom was arguing a lot, and I just felt like nothing was okay. I was crying every single day. And ultimately, we ended up at the abortion clinic in Chicago on March 17th, 2017. And it was like 8 o'clock in the morning. I was sitting there and I was just thinking, I didn't know, like I didn't feel like myself. Like I felt lost. I felt empty. I felt so empty. Like it was just me and my mom there. And when they called my name and I went back, they did like blood tests and stuff. They did an ultrasound. This is now my second one. And I had never seen like the screen. I seen the screen and she was like, the lady asked me, she said, do you want a picture? And she asked me, did I want a picture? And I said yes. And she gave me a picture. I literally couldn't stop crying. She sat me down in a room she was just telling me all this stuff. I don't even know what she was saying. My mind was so lost. And she was like, okay, when you're ready to take the pill, just let me know. And she just sat there, and I could not stop crying. I was crying. I was just out of it. And I remember calling my mom, and she just started yelling at me. She was like, you selfish. And I was just so upset. I just hung up when I got off the phone with her, and my mom was on speaker when I was talking to her, because I literally couldn't hold the phone. Like, I was shaking, I was crying, I was scared. And the lady, she was like, this is your decision. Like, you don't have to do this if you don't want to. And she just like hugged me. And I'm so grateful for her, because and I got super sick. That was like just a whole nother. So I was super like just not knowing what was going on, because I still didn't want to believe it. So I really went through a phase where I wasn't sure if I wanted to tell this story, because I didn't want nobody to be upset at me or mad at me. But I realized this is my life, it's my story to tell, and I just want to use it to help people. One of my best friends was there, and she was very helpful. She was such a supportive friend. I literally, no matter how you feel at that moment, it's going to get better. It's going to get better. Just stick it out.